Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into something really, really exciting. It's a brand new proposal that could seriously give every child a financial head start right from day one. It's so true. We're talking about a welcome gift for new families, a $1,000 money seed that is literally designed to grow into a fortune. So let's get right into it.
Okay, just imagine this for a second. What if, from the very first day they're born, every single child was given a little piece of our collective future? A tiny seed of investment that could grow right alongside them their entire life. I mean, how amazing is that thought?
Exactly, Aki. And you know what? It's not just some hopeful daydream. It's a really powerful idea that financial leaders are talking about right now. Like Larry Fink from BlackRock says here, this is all about creating a path for everyone to get involved in growth, to actually chase financial freedom. It's about turning us from just watchers into players in the game. So let's break down exactly how this is all supposed to work. The best way to think about it is like the government is helping you plant the very first seed in your child's own little financial garden.
Ooh, a money seed. I just love that analogy. It makes it sound not scary or complicated at all, but like you're just planting something beautiful that's going to grow.
That's the perfect way to look at it. So, according to the info we're looking at from TurboTax, this program sets up a special kind of tax-advantaged account for kids. It's an IRA, which you probably know stands for Individual Retirement Account. The proposal calls it a Trump savings account. And the really important part is that the whole thing gets kickstarted with a deposit that comes straight from the government. And that kickstart is a pretty big deal. We're talking about a $1,000 gift. That's a solid foundation, a completely free and clear starting point for a child's entire financial journey, planted for them before they can even crawl. It's just incredible.
And the eligibility for this is super straightforward. So based on that TurboTax source, this money seed is for any eligible child born within a pretty specific 4-year window, starting January 1st, 2025, all the way through December 31st, 2028. Okay, so the seed is in the ground. But how does a tiny $1,000 seed grow into a huge, strong money tree? This is where the real magic comes in.
You got it. This next part is all about the power of time and this absolutely wonderful force we call compounding. I like to picture it like this. That $1,000 is a tiny snowball at the very top of a big snowy hill. And as it starts to roll, it just picks up more and more snow, getting bigger and bigger. And the crazier part is, the bigger it gets, the faster it grows. It's amazing. That is the magic of compound interest. And this just perfectly shows the power of that snowball over a lifetime. So at age 0, the seed gets planted. By the time they're 18, it could grow into a real help for those first big steps in life, like college textbooks or a down payment on a first car. Then you fast forward to age 40 and wow, it's become a serious boost for buying a home or starting a business. And by retirement, around age 65, that tiny little seed could grow into a really substantial nest egg. So the biggest takeaway here is that time is the most important ingredient in this whole recipe. Okay, this whole thing sounds incredible. So how do parents actually get this money seed for their kid? Is it like some long, complicated quest?
Not at all. In fact, the process is designed to be super, super simple. It's really less of a quest and more like a simple treasure map with a few easy steps.
Yep, here are the 3 simple steps, and this is straight from the TurboTax source. First, you welcome an eligible child into your family. Easy enough. Second, when you file your tax return for that year, you just do it exactly like you always do. No changes. And third, you fill out one simple form. It's called Form 4547, and that just tells the IRS to create the account and pop the money in. And that's it.
Wow, that really is simple. When you think about it, it's so much bigger than just one account, isn't it? If every single kid gets a seed, we're not just planting one tree, we're literally growing an entire forest.
That is the grand vision, exactly. This is where we get to zoom out from looking at just one account and see the huge impact it could have on all of society.
You nailed it. As Larry Fink's letter explains, a policy like this is really rooted in a much bigger idea he calls economic democracy. The main goal is to give every citizen a real chance to own a piece of the economy so that their own personal wealth can grow right alongside the country's success. And this quote right here, it just gets right to the heart of it all. It's about so much more than just the money. When you have a real stake in something, you care about it more, right? You believe in its future. It builds a connection and this real sense of shared purpose.
It totally changes you from just a spectator into a real participant.
So we want to leave you with this final thought. An initiative like this one plants thousands and thousands of individual seeds, but when you put them all together, they have the potential to grow into this thriving, super resilient financial forest.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If we start today, what kind of beautiful and abundant future can we actually cultivate for the generations that are coming up next?
Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.